Aloha, folks. No, this isn't the Aloha Bowl, but the weather's so nice here today in Tulia, Texas. The fans might not be able to tell the difference. Speaking of the fans, looks like the usual rowdy crowd here at the Walnut Bowl. I'm here with my broadcast partner Andrew, graduate of the prestigious Pat Summerall School of Broadcasting. Andrew, what are your preliminary thoughts on today's game?
Thanks, Nick. The weather is nice. The teams are getting ready. Looks like we're gonna have a battle like we did the last 2 years. Same two teams. What a rivalry!
All right, let's head to the locker rooms to talk to a few of the players. Here we are in the Oaks dressing room.
The defending champs.
Last year's champions.
Everybody looks pretty focused.
Yeah. This was a focus that won them last year's game. Got to keep your heads in such an offensively dominated game like last year's. Let's run down the roster real quick. We have number 29, Colin.
A load.
I'm going to look for him to run the ball quite a bit today. There's number 7, Tristan. Quarterback.
Who's these two guys' team?
Number 20, Riley.
How many?
Had a good game last year.
No, he said he's going to put him on the right team.
I'll look for even more production from him this year.
5.
Number 85, Shane. First year player, a lot of promise. And we've got number 9, Aiden. And number 33, Wesley.
Opening up holes for the backs. They have an almost business-like approach.
Yes, all business.
They know they have to defend their title. I think they're ready. They dominated all year, the whole conference. They look ready to me.
Yes, holding the Comets without a championship for the last 2 years. That's quite a feat. The story history of the Comets in the Walnut Bowl.
They're looking for the three-peat. The Comets they're really big rivals. The Comets are hating. But the Oaks seem not notice.
Never have the Comets had a drought of 3 years, so the Oaks might be battling history here. Any comments from the players? Tristan?
We just need to go out there and win.
Colin? That looks like a confident smile on your face. What do you have to say? Pretty excited.
Business.
Couldn't think of the words right now. Riley? Any message for the other team?
No, we're just going to go out there and win the game.
All right.
They seem pretty confident in the way they've been playing all season.
Well, who could
back
blame
them
them?
up?
Domination. The only word I can think of to describe their play so far this year. Let's see if they can continue in today's Walnut Bowl. Let's go see what the Comets are doing in their locker room. Thanks, guys. So here we are at the Comets dressing room. Let's go in, see what's going on.
Get the lineup, see how they're feeling.
All right. Here's the Comets getting ready. Pretty serious. Just as you see in the Oaks dressing room. They look a little looser than the Oaks. What do you think, Andrew?
I was thinking they know they have to win this year. They lost 2 straight. It's more of a nervous energy in here than it is in the Oaks. I think they're looking ready.
All right, let's run down the roster real quick.
Listen.
We have number 22, Layson. 44, Jonathan.
A really big guy in the line. I think he's going to be opening up a lot of holes today.
8, Ethan.
Monster on the interior, putting some pressure on the quarterback back there.
Number 1, Ryan.
Part of the reason the Comets have been so successful this season, they a really good receiver, really good hands, quick, runs his routes.
Number 22, Nathan.
The other number 22.
84, Joshua.
Another one of the Comets sure-handed receivers, really helping out.
And the veteran quarterback, number 3, Carl.
He looks a lot really businesslike. A couple years ago, lost on the last play. Last year, they got to win this year. They lost 2 straight. He looks all business.
Any comments from the players? Nathan?
Or the coach.
A message for the other team, maybe?
You're going down.
That's right. Like to hear.
We're gonna win this year.
Carl, big time veteran quarterback.
No, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, we're gonna win this.
What do you expect from yourself today?
Modest.
Yeah. Well, really no reason to be modest after the year he's had.
The Comets really did. They dominated all year. They deserve to be here.
All right, thanks, guys. Comets out early to start their warm-ups.
Wrong team.
Sorry, Oaks. And number 17, not introduced earlier. Logan, sure-handed receiver.
Yeah, I think he was getting a little extra training in the training room, a little extra tape maybe. They don't want to lose him. Glue for hands. I think they've been tearing up, shredding defenses all year.
Looks like they're doing a few pass routes. You expect them to throw the ball a lot today or focus more on the running game?
I like how number 7's getting ready early. They're going to need his arm. The Comets, they have a good defense. The Oaks, I think that with that passing game that they've been displaying all year, I think got a lot of quick receivers and the way he's been throwing the ball. If he can keep that up today, I think they have a really good shot.
First year player, I believe, number 85. What kind of an impact do you expect him to have on the game today?
Oh, he's been having a pretty good year. He looks like he has a few jitters. Seen a couple of drop passes here in the pregame, but I expect him to shake off those jitters, just like he did all season. He's a good addition to this team. It really looks like number 7's arm. He's really getting him warm, stepping up into his passes.
Pinpoint accuracy throughout the season. New record for fewest interceptions. Look like the refs going over the game strategy.
Looks like they're checking out the hardware. I think looks like a Big 12 officiating crew today.
He's going to check the air pressure on those balls.
They've been the refs this year, on the whole, doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Not too much controversy throughout the season. I expect a well-called game today.
And it looks like the Comets are coming out of the dressing room for their warm-ups. Comets going through their warm-ups, getting ready. They look loose in the dressing room, but out here, now that they've taken the field, I see a little stiffness. Maybe a little nervousness? What do you think, Andrew?
Maybe a little bit. I've noticed a few drop passes. I think they're working the kinks out is all. But they're looking pretty good. Number 8 really needs to get warm. I think they're going to depend on his arm, if not his feet, in today's game. The Oaks defense, I think there's places to be exploited in the Oaks defense. There's slots thing's gonna come open if you can hit him.
Good catch, number 22.
What I'm looking for is number 44. He's not for his offensive abilities, for more his blocking. He's the
Well, he's
low.
listed at 5'10", 185. Do you think that's accurate?
I don't know. I don't know where they're getting those measurements. It's definitely. I think they're kind of sneaking inch or two.
Number 22.
We touched on it in the locker room, but they're going to be depending on his hands too.
Multi-threat, running back, receiver.
I'm not sure about the Comets' game plan today, but it looks like they've been practicing a lot of routes.
Ex-player
Even
Aaron will be coach for the Comets today. Kind of an X factor. Kind of a wild card.
Yeah, you really never know what he's going to call. Lots of trick plays this year. Never really got a tricky mind, tricky coaching style.
And how about the coach for the Comets, Adam?
What else can you say? He's got the experience, a little older, the older kind of coach. Lots of experience, like I said. And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve, I believe. I don't,
Well, hair like that, I mean, he's got to be, pretty out there, right?
Well, either that or he doesn't know a good barber. I mean, I know.
And who does know a good barber? They're really hard to find.
Definitely, I know if I get my hair cut, I don't like it for about a week until it goes out. Maybe that's his style.
Looks like he hadn't liked it for about 2 years.
I know he's got the money. The Oak's been paying him pretty well. He's been, worthwhile, of course, but
Well, 2 championships in a row. I mean, you can't argue with results. Here's the coin toss.
And it's heads. Hey, what do y'all want to do?
The Comets win the toss.
You want the ball? Which end?
not really a lot of wind today. I don't know what side they're going to pick. It's just no matter which end you feel more comfortable with.
Comets will be on offense first, receiving from the north end.
Okay, the Comets are going to receive today to begin the game. Okay, they'll be defending this end. Okay, you guys shake hands. Let's have a clean game.
And let's get ready for kickoff. Walnut Bowl
Words
19.
exchanged out there. Looks like the rivalry's already showing.
2 years in a
Maybe a
row. I
battle.
mean, there's got to be some bad blood out there.
Oaks are breaking the huddle, pretty pumped up. The Comets have a more business-like approach. They've lost the last 2 games. I think they're ready. Serious faces, no smiles.
Walnut Bowl 19. About to get underway.
Ready for the kickoff.
Looks like number 7 to kick. That's Tristan.
Looks like the Comets have number 1, Ryan, back to receive. Quick back there.
Walnut Bowl 19 underway. And looks like
And
that's out
back
of the end
in
zone.
for
That's going to be a touchback.
That's already an improvement for last year. Last year, the first couple of kicks, they didn't get the ball on their side of the field at all.
Yeah, a lot of breakdowns in the special teams last year. I'm going to look for some improvement in that area this year.
I know I talked to the Comets coach, and he said that's one thing they focused on a lot this year. They had a lot of trouble with it last year. They just couldn't stop people on the special team. Now this year they put in a few quicker guys, got some recruited like that, and so now they're looking to improve.
What happened to the
Ryan
national
with the
anthem and the introducing the players?
Quick handoff.
We did that before we came out. All right, good.
The coaches
Number 1 for a short gain.
Coaches with a really hands-on.
We did forget that.
They're in the huddles actually with them on the plays. Just about. I talked to like I said, I talked to the Comets coach. He said they don't have a lot of formations. They're just going to line up with their simple formations, run the ball, make the Oaks step up and stop.
Well, that's
them.
what
See happens.
they've done all year. So stick with the fundamentals and see what happens.
Number 88.
Hand off up the left side, tackled. Tristan, number 7. Solid on defense as usual.
Tristan, they're looking for him to really step up. He's got to make some tackles today. Got to lead the team. Looks like he's playing more of a safety rover position today.
Comets!
The Comets, like I said, they're working out of that simple formation. The coach, we just drawing a lot of variation out of that simple formation.
Comets!
A little confusion early on, though.
Come on.
Number 8, empty backfield, drops back to take the pass. Throwing, nearly intercepted by number
Broken
7.
up by number 7, like we were hitting on earlier. They really need something to from him. Looks like he's came
A lot
ready
of
to play.
speed, a lot of speed. Got to account for him every play.
Looks like we're gonna have our first punt
Taking their
of the
time.
game.
First punt of the game.
It's a good change from last year. The defense has really improved. From 44 to punt. Looks like he's gonna try to pin him deep.
And looks like another touchback.
All right, so
Oaks
first
taking over on offense.
Oaks offense for the first time with the ball. The offense. What can you say this year about their offense? Spectacular.
Well,
they have a lot of
2 championships in a row.
and they have their players back. Basically the same team. A lot of receivers. They run on number 7. He's got a
Veteran number 7.
It's a pitch for the first.
Up the right side. Short gain. The gang tackle from the Comets.
Well, this camera is unbelievable.
Good job, defense.
Not a bad gain on first down. They're going to have to feel out the Comets defense.
They couldn't cut the ground any shorter. Huh, Tony?
No, he's working.
The thief.
Yo. Yo. Yo.
All right, Yoki!
Number 7 taking the snap. 9 in the backfield. And it's a pitch up the left
So you
side.
got a good lead block.
Number 1 on the tackle.
Good, good!
Good run,
First down past midfield or what?
It's going to be 3rd down. About 3 yards to go.
It was a good stop by number 1. I believe that's Ryan. They've been playing backer all year, and he's been moving around there pretty good back. And
Leading tackler this year.
Stop them good, Nathan! They're coming!
You need another
Put
beer.
them down. You gotta put them down this time.
I don't know.
Can't let them get.
Ain't no features right there.
Spread formation, 29 in the backfield. Looks like a handoff. 29. Going
that's
backward.
stretched out.
Oh, did he fumble it?
There's a fumble in the backfield, and number 7 scooped it up. It was a good heads-up play, but I think he had a knee down.
It's going to be 4th down. I
Looks like
expect
the
another
Oaks are gonna have
punt
to
here.
punt here.
Defensive struggle early compared to last year. The all-time points record being set last year.
It's a nice change of pace. I like the defensive side.
They're taking some time in the huddle. Are they going to go for this 4th down? Looks like they will go for the 4th down.
Going for it.
And it looks like it will be a punt.
Looks like those were trying to fool
Number
him a little bit,
22.
but now I think
Back to
everybody's in order.
receive it.
Good punt. He's under it.
Oh! Fumbled it, and he got back on it. Comets are going to start at about the 20-yard line, I would say.
It was a little bit unusual for the Comets special teams. They've been playing really good. Took his eye off it for a second.
Yeah, Thought he had some room to run. He probably looked up.
Nice play to jump back on it. Here goes their offense.
I'm going to look for a handoff here on first down.
Got a guy in motion back there.
8 back to pass.
He's looking, he's got a lot of time.
A lot of time. Oh, there's pressure. Oh, in and out of the hands. Number 84. Couldn't find the handle.
That was a good play call. I like what they were doing there. They were going for it all. Taking a shot.
First down.
Testing that defense. We'll just see what happens. It hit him in the hands. I don't know what. Slippery ball out there today. They break the head on second down. Number 22.
Looks like an I formation.
He had quite a few carries this year.
I'm going to look for number 22 to get the carry here.
And it is a handoff. Left side.
Left
Looks
side,
like he wanted to throw it,
out of
but they run it,
bounds.
Swinging out and out of bounds.
Oaks defense, you know, stretch them out, make them run horizontally, and you're going to have some help if you know.
And Oaks out breaking the huddle quick again. They're just, I think they have that Comets offense figured out. Wouldn't be surprised though that coach.
Third
been calling some
and
trick
pretty
plays
long
this year.
here. 8 back to pass.
The rush from 85.
Got some rush. And
in and out
incomplete. Incomplete. In and out.
I'm not sure if it's nerves out there or what. The offense just isn't. I mean, the ball's getting there.
Yeah.
Got to make a few
Quarterback's
adjustments.
putting the ball on the money, I mean, you know. Receivers are going to have to step up. Looks like Comets to punt here on fourth down. Number 20 back to receive.
Out of the
That's
Comets,
Riley.
We've seen some fake punts, but I wouldn't expect it here because it's really early in the game. Pretty good punt.
Oh, just over his head, and they're
Looks like it rolls
not going to
to
be
a
much of a
stop.
return. Didn't field it cleanly.
Almost a starburst type punt return.
Oaks settled up on offense.
The coach really giving some last minute instructions and kneeling down out there.
Defensive struggle so far. I don't think
Got
any
people-
team's reached midfield yet.
Looks like
Number
the Bucks got
7.
number 44.
Gives to number 20. Coming her down the left side, and it's going to be dropped for a loss.
2 with the tackle.
Dropped for a loss. 22. Man, terror on defense.
We've been expecting that though. He showed that all year really. We were ready for him to explode. You know, he's exploded in this game. You know, and that's what he's showing.
Second down. I'm going to look for a pass here from the Oaks. The running game, they just have not been able to really get it going.
They really have been calling a lot of running plays. I don't know whether their quarterback is, you know, comfortable right now. He's had the chance to throw it. He's just taking off running.
Number 20, offset.
It is a pass, the
Back
play
to
action
pass.
type.
Scrambles
He's
around,
evading the
coming back
tackle
this
a little
way,
bit.
evades the
Here comes the
tackles,
camera
good job. And an incomplete pass. Have we had a
Just right over
completed
his
pass the
fingertips.
game? I mean,
The
compared to
quarterback
last
started out a
year,
little
the
bit cold
offensive
today.
drought.
Is it an offensive drought or a defensive, you know, the defense is playing pretty good.
That's right. That's flip sides of the same coin.
It's kind of what we were expecting. Defense is like all year long. Playing pretty good.
The Oaks look like the Hornets.
Breaking the huddle with a little more enthusiasm that time. Let's see what they do here on third down. I'm going to expect number 7 to drop
One
back to pass
set, number
again.
20. Been
I
carrying
think
a
he'll
lot
look for
of
number
fake
17
hits.
this time.
He got
A lot of time, no rush.
standing around.
He better find somebody this time. Oh, and that's going to be a first down.
It was a catch. I think he's going to be short.
Oh, that is
I
just
think
short.
he's actually going to be short of the first down. It's about a yard. But it's, I believe it's what, third down?
Didn't see it. Didn't see it.
So 4th and short.
Pass interference and a lot of holding.
Looks like they're going to go for it. Taking their time in the huddle.
They're gonna try to get the first down of the game here. The best field position, you know, the farthest up the field that anybody has been.
Number 7. I expect number 29. They take the handoff on this play. And it's a toss. Oh, a fumble. The ball's on the ground. Who came up with it? Number 7.
It was a bad pitch.
Oh, no, it was the
From number
Comets.
7. It's kind of uncharacteristic for number 7.
That's a risky play call on 4th down. You know,
well, the pitch to the back, the backfield, it's not that risky. It's pretty routine. But I mean, on 4th down, it is definitely a riskier call than the straight handoff. But now the Comets take over.
Comets with their best starting field position of the day. Looks like I formation or
more of a wishbone, I believe.
22 taking the run down the left side and breaks a few tackles, and that's a good game.
He puts a move to the sideline. I like how he doesn't. More tough running. He doesn't go out of bounds. He stays upfield, north to south.
Marion Barber style. Second down for the Comets.
Yeah.
Threatening.
Second down in great field position. I'm kind of questioning the call of the going for it on 4th down.
A lot of motion in the backfield. Looks like the I formation again.
Oh, that's motion.
Go, Joshua!
And Oaks had that one completely stacked up. I think they knew exactly what was coming.
I said a lot of motion to begin with, but it might have been
84
confusion
in the back,
for the Comets.
84 in the backfield. That's kind of a key for the Oaks. He doesn't line back up. He doesn't line up back there very often, but when he does, he's usually going to get the ball.
I'm sure I probably have. Landmine.
Come on, Comets. Come on, score this time.
The big man out wide on this one.
2 back, looking to throw it.
Go,
And that's a catch! Out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
But I do believe
I think so.
it's 4th down. They have a yard.
There's really no decision here. They gotta go for it.
Well, I mean, the blocking that they've had for number 44 all season long, it's just all-star-like. I mean, they could even hand him the ball, but he's been blocking so well.
Not to mention the intimidation. I mean, who wants to go up against such...
He's definitely bigger than all the guys that the Oaks have. So if he lines up as the fullback, I wouldn't be surprised to see an inside run, something like that.
Who do you think is going to take the handoff here, since we've decided it's a run?
I think it's going to be number 22. The break in the huddle is coming. Number 44 lined up for the lead block.
44 lined up for the lead block.
Goal line.
That's all.
Oh, indecision in the backfield.
Oh, it's blocked, but he's still...
Oh, into the touchdown! First touchdown of the game, number 22. And after the Comets touchdown by Layson, number 22. Expected a lot of production from him. Here's the kickoff.
Well, he's the guy they really go to in the goal line offense. He's got quite a few touchdowns this year. I'm not sure the number.
Number 7. Tristan up the right side, stepped out of bounds, I guess. Looked like an early whistle.
Here's the Oaks. They back on offense. They really need to do something. They got to respond.
Yes.
The way last year's game went, I'm not sure. You know, the Comets could go on a streak. If the Oaks don't.
Well, they moved the ball, but then gambled on the 4th down.
It was kind of questionable. Personally, it's a good call. Out of 4th and short, early in the game.
Good game, Comets.
If he's right, if they make it, he's a genius. If they miss it,
Exactly.
he's a loser.
I just hope it's not going to be a blow to their confidence right now, in the early going.
Number 7 under center again. Quick handoff to
Quick
80.
give to number 8. Oh, right into number 8's hands was the fumble. First down, Comets again. Looks like he had a good game, but then just...
Well, I really think he was bobbling it from the beginning. It wasn't a clean exchange from the quarterback to the back. He was bobbling it the whole time. He got a little touch from the defense and popped right out.
Okay, Comets again with good field position. starting in Oaks territory.
That's something they've been winning on all season. Again, all season long they've held the turnover margin, in their
Number
favor.
1 up the left side. Out of bounds. Looks like short gain.
Maybe a gain of 1.
Call it a gain of 1. Second down.
40 seconds.
Oaks need to stop here. Do you expect a little more aggressiveness from the Oaks coach?
I really do. They have to do something. It's new. Turnovers are new for them. They haven't.
30 up the right side, and sorry, that's 88.
Down.
Good play.
Third down. Comets seem a little tentative to take to the air.
Down.
We watched a lot of tape last night, and the Oaks really.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter.
I'll finish my thought in a minute.
The score: Comets 7, Oaks 0. And here's the start of the second quarter.
We got third down.
After a quick water break.
Third
team
and
back in the
long.
field. The Comets looking to put the pressure on.
Offset eye. 8 back to pass. Under pressure.
From Aiden.
And it's going to be a touchdown. And looks like ineligible receiver. Yeah, lined up on the line of scrimmage, wasn't covered up, so, excuse me, was covered up.
I guess we should have thrown the flag.
Fourth down. Comets did not choose to punt. 8 back to pass again.
I'm afraid to rush from number 9 again.
And that'll be a
catch by
touchdown.
number
Woo! If you don't get it the first time, just try it again.
Really look like the same play.
Number
just a
1,
different
great
receiver.
catch in traffic.
They're doing it all year.
Also a great throw. And the Comets will take a 14-0 lead.
And that's the turnover. The Oaks really can't afford another turnover like that in their territory.
You give the Comets a short field, I mean,
It's
I
hard to
don't
stop.
care if you're the 2-time champions. You just can't do that.
It's definitely hard to stop their offense. I agree 100%.
Looks like it'll be number 1 to kick off. Having a little trouble getting the balls on the tee.
I have some problems with the tee. Getting it all straightened out.
Oh, shoot.
Nice kick. Touched again by number 9.
17 up the right side, out of bounds. Not great starting field, but not bad.
Yeah.
First down.
What do you expect from the Oaks offense?
Well, after the turnover it's not usual for them. So I'd expect, a little more production this time around. The quarterback, you got a talking to from the coach I saw on the sideline, so here we go.
Taking their time in the huddle. I expected that after 2 poor series. Number 8. 7 back to pass.
Number 22.
Cameras
with a
around,
quick
finding
flash.
time, and 20. Cannot find the handle.
Just a little bit outside, maybe the wrong shoulder for the quarterback. I'm not. And with the pressure from number 22 back there, he's scrambling for his life, just getting rid of it.
Go, Nathan.
Go, Nathan, go.
Number 20. Excuse me. What's that? No. Nathan.
Yeah.
29. in the single back. 7 takes a snap and rolls
Another
to his
pass
right. A
from the
lot of
Oaks.
time. 29 still has a blocker.
Finally, a little bit of rush
Too
from
much
22
time
and number
here.
1.
And looks like a
Oh, shovel pass. He's going to get rid of
double
it.
pass to 29 at the right side, and
He
what
avoids the
looks
sack and
like
possibly
disaster. Woo!
He avoids the sag and possibly the
Get
safety
some positive yardage
get-
out of it.
to get out of bounds for about a yard gain.
29, gotta hand it to him for his awareness on that one.
Helping his quarterback out, coming to
Catching the
his rescue.
tip pass
really.
and then getting a positive. Here's third down for the Oaks. Really needs something here. They cannot afford to give the ball back to the Comets offense. Down 14 points. And it's a handoff up the right side, and he's pushed out of bounds.
A really good shove from behind from number 1. He really ran him down, pushed him right out of bounds.
That's surprising. Number 29.
He's usually really quick around the corner. I don't think he heard him coming.
That time-
Maybe, you know, he just
Stretched him out.
He was trying to get the
Didn't
a
have
few
time
more
to get the
yards.
corner. Fourth down. Oh, it's going to be a punt. And 22
looks like
is going to be a touchback.
What? They're brand new.
Comets take over on offense, up 14 points. You expect them to go with their more conservative play calls, or you expect them to remain aggressive? Oh, 22 up, fighting to stay out of the,
Taking about
fighting to get
4
out of
Oaks
the end
defenders to take
zone.
him down.
I have to
finally got
question
him
the
down.
blocking scheme on that play.
It was a tough run. Took a herd of the Oaks to get him down.
Lost a yard or two, but
A herd of oats.
Grow.
Come on, Comets! First and 10, let's go!
Second, actually.
Oh, second and 10. Second and 10, let's go!
number 22 in the backfield, 8 back to pass.
Come on, throw
Looking
it.
downfield, looking deep. Oh, intercepted
Tip
by
drill.
number 7.
Ground, hit the ground.
Let's see if this turnover can get the Oaks back in the game.
I'm not sure what the rule is on the challenge, but
Did that ball
I
hit the
think-
ground?
it's awfully close. It looks like the refs are just going to call it. No challenge from the coach. I think they're just going
People
to take
saying that ball hit the ground, but we've got a ref over on that side. Looks like
it
he,
right on the spot.
looks like he's pretty confident. .29 in the backfield again. They've been using that formation all day. And it's a
Another
pitch,
pitch.
and looks like he's going to be
Dragged down from behind
just,
again by number 1.
just short of the first down.
Ryan has really been a terror in the backfield. He's stopping that short pitch
Yeah.
stuff. They're not fooling him.
Got a real nose for the ball.
Could be their first down of the game right here.
They got pretty stingy defense.
They're about a half yard from the first down here.
Got their play call in pretty quick. Same formation, 29 in the backfield. He's going to be dropping back to
Looks
pass.
like the fake pitch, a lot of pressure and out of bounds.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds before he got that
It
one off.
almost seems he didn't know where on the field where exactly he was. He was still looking to pass and he stepped on the line. That's
Number
trouble
7.
for the Oaks. They're still looking for their
Some
first
breakdowns on now. A
down
lot
of
of
the
pressure.
game.
Yeah,
Just-
they needed to play there, and they had lost some yards. They're breaking the huddle quick though.
Hurry up offense.
29 in the backfield. Their base
Looking for
formation
the pitch again. Here he is.
up the right side, and he's across midfield, breaking free. They can't take him down.
Really the key there. They got Ryan.
It was a
number 1
quick-
blocked
quick
finally.
hitter. And that'll be their first down of the game.
First and goal, I believe it.
Hopefully
Oaks,
that'll
here
give
they
them
come
some
again,
confidence.
Quick hitting.
Breaking the huddle quick. Number 7, the pitch, same play. And number 1
Again.
making
Ryan,
the
I told you
tackle.
the last
Woo!
key to their last play. They got number 1 Ryan blocked. They can't. They gotta get him blocked if they're gonna hope to run that inside stuff.
Well, he's just the kind of player that you have to account for on every play. Otherwise, you really don't have a shot.
He's really almost unblockable on the line. They give you a swim move, a slap, anything,
Spin
just
move.
anything to get by you, and that's usually what he does.
Base formation, 29 in the backfield. And picked off in the end zone, or is that on the 1?
So close. Good job.
Comets will take over on the 1 yard line.
Interception. Number 8, Carl, really.
One up the left side and forced out of bounds by the safety number 33.
Way to run, Ryan.
Nice run by number 1. He gets half the yards they need for the first down.
He's been playing so good on defense. I mean, all over the field.
I wouldn't feel bad. You know how many things
Number 8 takes a snap to give
Another
to number
handoff
22
to
up the left side. Oh! Number 9 tackles for a loss.
And the determination on his face when hopping up, he knows
He knows
he's
the
got to make a
situation.
good play.
He knows his defense
Forcing the Comets
needs him to
change
make
it
a
up.
big play.
On that type of play, you can't run the same play again and again. He's gonna stuff it eventually.
8 back to pass. Down the right side. And incomplete.
A really
Number
good
1. He's been playing so good. I'm surprised he couldn't
worth
make
a
the
shot.
catch on that time.
I was really more impressed with the scramble from number 8. He's moving around back there, finding receivers. He just couldn't connect that time.
Comets to punt here. 4th down. Number 9. Back deep.
A little bit over his head there. I think they're gonna just let this
And
fall down.
whoa, they thought it was going to go out of bounds. Number 20.
Block.
Go, Riley, go, Riley.
They can't take him down. He's found some running room. Oh, just short of midfield. So good starting field position for the Oaks.
Yeah, as soon as he was
You have
down
to
there,
put up
the
some
coach
points.
ran onto the field. They're trying to hurry. They're sticking with the hurry-up offense. It kind of worked from last time. They, unfortunately,
Trying to get his players
interception.
fired up. Their base formation, number 29 in the backfield. And fakes the handoff and, oh, incomplete. Bit of a short pass. Receiver did his best, dive for the ball, but and it'll be second down. I can't fault him for the play call there. You got to go for,
It was a
short
decent call. The pass ended up short because of the defense. A little more rush. They got to find a way to stop up those.
20 and 85 out to the left, 29 backfield, and they'll give it to 29. Looking for his room, and that's going to be a first down. So the Oaks are in good shape here.
Number 29, that's a big guy. It's hard to stop on a short yardage.
Yeah, he's a downhill runner. Once he gets ahead of steam, then it's going to take more than one
And they
minute
really
to
didn't
take
even get him down that time. They stopped at forward progress. The whistle had to blow. He didn't go down. I don't know if he's gone down all game.
Come on, Maria, get out there. Raise that flag.
2-minute warning.
And that'll be the 2-minute warning. Oaks really need to score before halftime.
You're champs around here.
They got the play call they want, though.
They're going to come right back after the 2-minute warning.
This is the Wildcat formation, number 9. Gonna step in at quarterback, 7 out. Maybe receive a pass. Otherwise, it's the base formation. And he just takes it right at the middle, man. That caught even me by surprise. Oaks threatening late in the second quarter. Really need to score here before halftime. Base formation, number 9 at quarterback.
Number 9 at quarterback again. The Comets were expecting
And
it that
same
time.
play.
The ball's on the ground.
Oh! Where's the
Number 7 picks it
whistle?
up.
There was some action behind the line.
I'm a little confused about the result of that play. 3rd down, though.
But I guess the refs they stopped the forward progress before the ball came out. Obviously, I'm not sure who saw the ball on the ground. No Comets were diving for it. I guess they figured he was down also.
So do you think this is 2 down territory? I mean,
It's definitely 2 down territory. Under 2 minutes for the Oaks. They got to put some points on the board before halftime. That's the bottom line.
base formation, 29 in the backfield.
Reverse fake out to him. Looking for a receiver.
29 blocking. Oh, good block by number 29. And he finds, oh! Number 85. Uh-oh.
85 usually sure-handed out there. In and out of his hands.
Come on.
Here's our first penalty of the game. Look, it's going to be defensive holding.
We've got holding on the defense.
No, they
It's an automatic first down.
That could explain the job by number 85. He's coming out of his route, got held, trying to get back on, and got held.
This officiating crew's a joke.
22A or 22B?
Ref, you didn't see
I
that.
didn't throw the flag.
Base formation.
Okay,
29 in the backfield.
Backfield again. They're using him as a decoy until now. Number 1 again on his tail, but couldn't quite catch it.
And that'll be a touchdown. Oaks close the gap just before halftime. Number 29.
Blocking out there. Good job. 1 minute left.
Getting some pass on the back from the coach. The coach was impressed, I think. That's what they needed. Throw down the field and put it in. Looking here before halftime, it's day and night from last year's game. The special teams, I'm impressed.
7 to kick.
And again, a good kick.
Oh.
Down by 22.
Grabbed it on the ground.
Pretty smart play. He doesn't want the ball loose.
Well, they're going to protect their lead going into halftime. You know, you pick it up and try to run.
They don't want to risk anything. Exactly.
22 offset. 8 back to pass. I expect a
lot
little
of
more
pressure.
conservative. Oh!
Number 9 coming out with a sack. A lot of pressure from number 20 and 85. They were just, I don't know what happened
Swarmed
to
to
the
the
Comets
ball.
line that time.
And I think
Comets,
detecting a bit of a momentum shift here. At the,
forward, not backwards.
Maybe a little too conservative from the Comets. I don't know what they're doing. They're maybe trying to protect their lead, but they gotta
8 extra pass and in and out of the hands, number 22. That's gonna stop the clock. 50 seconds left.
Good call, Comets.
I'm gonna expect a run here on 3rd down. They can chew up a little bit of this clock. They don't want to give the ball back to the Oaks with a chance to tie the game. Wait.
Yeah.
Yes, tie the game.
Oh, he's cute.
Comets taking their time in the huddle.
3 steps away from okay, don't come up around the line. 3 steps back.
Number 8, back to pass on 3rd down. Pressure. And incomplete. They're gonna have to punt now.
And again,
I gotta question the play calling. Late in the 2nd quarter, you could throw the ball 3 times in a row with a 7-point lead. I'm just not sure.
the way he's coached
now
all
they're gonna
year,
punt.
that's more his style. He's going for he's going for the throat.
Well, the Comets on a 2-year championship drought. I guess they gotta buck the system
29
a little
with the
bit.
return.
Up.
Looks
Runs over. Number 88. Slowed him down though. His
He
teammates
hopped
got
right
there.
back up, no problem. The thing here is they're not going to be able to get the no first down. They're going to have to go all the way. Not that they need it. With what, about 40 seconds here. They're going to have to throw the ball, I'd assume.
Hold on.
I'm not sure how many timeouts they have, but I think they could give the ball to number 29, see what he can do with it. And 7 back to pass, and that's on the ground, incomplete.
He trapped it. He trapped
Not a surprising call there on 1st down.
Again, it was a little low. We saw that play earlier, a little low. A good dive by number 9.
Good call,
Just couldn't quite
Ref.
corral it.
Call. Yes, my cheers are all right. I'm for the right team. Zacharias. You hear somebody playing on one of the teams, Ref?
7, base formation. 29 at the right side. There's the run I was talking about.
Number 8, really, the safety back there, I don't know what he was doing. He got a move put on him.
And Comets, Oaks
How about what?
using their timeouts.
16 seconds.
16 seconds left.
Don't let him score. Come in.
3rd down with 16 seconds left. What do you expect from the Oaks here?
Put him on the ground, right there on the spot.
They have a couple of shots. It's, you know, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Not to hurt them. I think they're going to maybe pass here. Maybe get it close enough to where they can run it in.
Oh,
Really, you could
base formation.
trips to the
Trips right though.
They're looking to the left to number 20. I see him out there.
Freeing up space and woof.
And back into the pressure from number 1. The pressure made Tristan throw it a little before he wanted to, a little before Riley broke his route.
2 more seconds.
The pressure.
4th down. This could be the last play of the first half.
Is over.
I'm gonna look for number 7 to drop back to pass on this one. I think he'll look for number 9 or number 20.
He might try to
See how they line up.
Number 8, the safety.
Base formation.
Not breaking
20
up a
out
lot
to
of
the
passes.
left. They might be looking for him. And looks like they are. Comes back to the right. And incomplete.
That's half.
That'll be halftime. Comets lead 14-7.
What do you want?
The halftime score, Oaks 7, Comets 14. Comets came out fired up after their championship drought. 2 years, that's a long time for them.
Taking the early lead. I think it's the Oaks have to come out and work the field position game. They haven't been. They've made turnovers, punting the ball, you know, not getting the greatest punts. But overall, I think the fans are getting what they wanted. More of a defensive battle than last year. Looking good.
Here's the Oaks, getting a little bit rested at halftime. Looked a little disappointed with their first half performance. 2-time champions currently trailing.
Down 7. They're at the the entrance of the tunnel. Look like they're staying warm, also staying cool, but looks like they're business-like.
Plus, they're anxious to get back out there, looks like.
Well, they've had a lot of bright plays out. I mean, a lot of heads-up plays, good plays,
Yeah, really no reason to be discouraged.
What really hurt them was the turnover. The turnover, maybe, the punt, the non-punt. But other than that, that's, the Oaks scored on the turnover. That's their point. That's the lead right there.
28 at halftime last year. So.
We beat them last year.
Their coach. Giving them
40,
some, where did we?
32, I think.
It was 63 to 69.
63 to 39.
We scored a bunch.
60.
So.
A little bit of last-minute prep here from the coach.
Well, it's tough for this year.
Yeah, they got
Everyone's better at tackling. Everyone's more used to what's going on out here. So.
I think this is my best one. But we play that house. It's everything.